I have done over 1,000 workouts that spans across over 15,000 hours, all towards my aesthetic, well-rounded physique. And today, I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys some of the best things I have learned all across over these last 4 years that I have dedicated to just crafting and building my most aesthetic physique. Hopefully, with the advice I am gonna go ahead and give you guys here, you guys can go ahead and achieve your most aesthetic physique in a much shorter time frame than my 4 years that I had to dedicate learning about this stuff. And most importantly, I'll share what you guys should avoid doing. And trust me, there's a lot to avoid out there to make results faster. My first tip for you guys today is to be consistent and to obsess over the system that will reach your goal, not the goal itself. Let me explain what that means in further depth. When I first started working out, I wanted to get six-pack abs and I wanted to get them quick and fast. So what I did was, I want to go ahead and I obsessed over just getting abs because this is what was shown all over the internet back then. And ignoring the fact that I was just following all these, bullshit advice and, junky plans on the internet, I was also just inconsistent. When I wasn't getting the results that I wanted within the first month of me training for abs, I just completely fell off and just thought to myself, oh, well, okay, then I guess, it's over. But this was one of the worst errors that I have made in my entire fitness journey. Because I wanted a physique like all these fitness influencers in such a short time frame, I wasn't prepared for the long haul of this journey. And because I wasn't prepared for the long haul of this journey, I fell off completely. This cost me an extra year worth of time that I could have used towards my fitness journey. The honest truth is that in order for you guys to go ahead and reach your most aesthetic physique, it's gonna take time. Stop trying to compare yourself to all of these fitness influencers and how they transformed their physique and however many time frame they chose or however they wanted to report, because guess what? Your transformation is not going to be like theirs. But because of this, if you feel like you're not making the amount of progress you should be getting, you may just end up making yourself feel disappointed, and eventually you may even just want to quit altogether because of that. Which is why you should just be comparing yourself to your past self. And while it is good to have a goal, it is even better to go ahead and obsess over these systems such as your training, your diet, your recovery. It is more important to obsess over that because that is what's going to propel you to your goal. Oh wait, this leads me on to my next piece of advice, and this really needs to be said. You ready for it? Like the video if you guys have enjoyed it so far and I have brought you guys value. You ready for it? Why did we stuff Reese's You ready for it? Editor, add some drum roll, please. And that is, if it's too good to be true, then it probably is. That means that you guys need to go ahead and stop doing all these, 30-minute ab workouts. And they're gonna, just say like, you're gonna get like abs in like 1 month. Like, oh my goodness. No, you're not. Especially with these circuit ab routines. I am so tired of them and I just want them to stop. All of these circuit training exercises and just total outlandish claims of, building muscle incredibly fast in like such a short amount of time frame, or just outlandish claims. They don't even talk about progressively overloading the exercise over time. They just give you the exact same exercises for you to do with the exact same amount of reps, made for the exact same amount of pounds, and that you should just repeat them over and over and over again. This type of training should not be done in your fitness journey. They just want to capitalize on the fact that you are clicking on their video and you guys are just blindly following them, fully believing that, I'm gonna have these sick six-pack abs in just 30 days. While you may see very minuscule amounts of progress, you won't be making as much progress as if you were to just follow a simple, structured routine that you keep on progressively overloading over time with your fitness journey. Now on to my third point, and I actually touched on this a little bit on the last point. That is to go ahead and follow a structured routine. Do you know how many people I see in the gym where I go ahead and I ask them, oh hey, what are you hitting? Maybe they may say legs, okay? But they just go ahead and they do whatever leg exercise they feel like for whatever amount of weight they feel like. And I'm just looking at them, I'm like, bro, come on. You guys are not gonna be making as much progress as if you guys to go ahead and just take the simple effort and just track your lifts. If I had a penny for every time I have seen this in the gym. Trust me, I would be a millionaire right now. So it's okay if for maybe your first or second week in the gym, you know, you guys are, you know, a newbie, okay? You guys are a little egg now, okay? It's okay for you to be doing that. But what I am trying to say is that for 90% of your fitness journey, you should be following a structured fitness training routine. Basically, you are tracking all your reps, your sets, the amount of weight you use, whatever exercises you did. You guys need to be tracking those, okay? And you guys should have a good routine in your head so that when you go into the gym, you then know, okay, today is pull day, all right? I'm doing this exercise. I'm doing maybe pull-ups. I'm doing deadlifts. I'm doing, you know, bicep curls, all of that stuff. Or hey, you know, today is now leg day, okay? I'm gonna do squats. I'm gonna go ahead and do Bulgarian split squats, you know? And trust me, you'll be thanking me when 2 years from now, you guys are still following, you know, a good structured routine. And people are just asking you all the time, like, hey, yo, like, how did you build so much muscle or all of that? And people may even think that you're just not natural because you did it in 2 years. But truth be told is, you didn't do like everyone else. You actually followed a good structured routine. Speaking about exercises, for my fourth point, I want to go ahead and go tell you guys to focus on compound lifts, especially prioritize them as a beginner. Compound lifts are multi-joint movements that work a ton of different muscle groups all at once. For example, this may include like a squat, a deadlift, an overhead press, pull up. You know, I know there's even other ones out there, but focus on that. Man, I realize I'm not even a true gym bro because I didn't even say bench press in that one. Wow. But these exercises should go ahead and form the foundation of your workout routine. And for several reasons, quite honestly. For one, you guys are beginner. You guys don't really have any weak points right now, okay? So just focus on prioritizing compound movements because you will be getting so much bang for buck for doing those exercises than just trying to do a ton of isolation work so that you maybe spend like 2-3 hours plus in the gym instead of maybe the hour 30 minutes you guys could spend. Second, compound lifts help you build a ton of functional strength. This means that you can use all the strength that you've built out outside of the gym and even doing stuff like sports, for example. Not only is this functional strength practical, but it also helps you avoid injuries because you guys are strengthening your tendons, your bones, and of course your muscles. Third, these exercises usually stimulate a greater hormonal response. Doing all of these exercises over and over and over again can really help you boost your testosterone and your growth hormone. Lastly, compound movements just totally enhance your condition and your balance. Because they require you to stabilize your body and also work a ton of different muscle groups all at once, these exercises improve your neuromuscular efficiency. To sum it up, by prioritizing compound movements, you basically just build a much just higher end version of you than if someone who were just prioritizing to just isolate every single muscle group, okay? Like you're gonna be spending 3+ hours in the gym and you're not really gonna be boosting your testosterone and human growth hormone. It's kind of like a lose-lose situation. Now, onto my fifth point. I want you guys to, you know, really bring it in right here, okay? I'm gonna tell you guys this right here, right now, okay? You guys are probably not sleeping enough. Wow, shock expression, oh my goodness. Now, most of you guys hearing that statement are probably gonna be like, oh wait, yes I am, I'm sleeping enough, bro. Like, come on, every day I feel like I am somewhat energized and I'm able to hit the gym well and all of that stuff. Maybe some of you guys are thinking, oh, who cares about sleep? Well, I'm gonna tell it to you this right now, okay? If you guys aren't sleeping well enough, you're not gonna be building enough muscle at all. I'm gonna be so honest with you. When you guys are sleeping, that is when your body actually builds muscle, okay? You don't actually realistically build muscle in the gym. What happens is that in the gym, realistically, what you are actually doing is creating micro tears in your muscles. That is what you are doing. But when you are sleeping, that is when your body goes ahead and it's like, okay, recovery time. Let's go ahead and start strengthening this muscle a little bit more, okay? Make it a bit stronger, all right? That is what it's like. And if you guys aren't sleeping enough, then you guys are probably inhibiting muscle growth. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys some statistics to back this up. The NSF reports that 35% of adults are not sleeping sleeping at least 7 hours a night. And also in a much more concerning study, they also reported that 87% of teenagers are sleeping far less than the recommended 8 to 10 hours of sleep. So again, you guys are probably not sleeping enough. Recovery should really not be underestimated here, as you could literally be prioritizing everything else in your journey. You know, making sure that your diet is absolutely perfect, that you guys are training really hard in the gym, okay, every day. But then when you come home and you only sleep maybe 4 to 5, 6 hours of sleep, you guys are just letting that go all to waste. All to waste. I say to at least aim for about 8 to maybe 10 hours of sleep every night. And also, you not getting enough sleep can probably increase your risk of injury by about 10 to 15%, which is absolutely devastating. Imagine you going to the gym and getting yourself injured, but then if you had learned that because maybe, you know, just sleeping that extra 2 hours could have gotten you not injured, you would probably feel devastated. So prioritize your sleep. And finally, for my last and final point, I want you to do me this favor and believe in yourself. Most of you guys watching this video are probably just feeling conflicted and just thinking to yourself like, dang, I'm hearing all this fitness advice all over, but am I really able to do this? Maybe it's better if I go ahead and I try this maybe next year, or you know, the truth is you guys just need to start now and believe in yourself. The reason why you guys are telling yourself these thoughts, these self-limiting belief thoughts, is because you guys believe you guys can't do it. You just don't believe in yourself. So because you don't believe in yourself, you don't want to dedicate the effort to do it, which is why believing in yourself is so important. From a study published by the Journal of Behavioral Medicine, it roughly says that 50% of people who start working out end up quitting within the first 6 months of their journey. That is 50%. And I am trying to make sure that you guys are not part of that 50%. Because quite honestly, bro, I have seen how fitness has changed my life, and I want it to change your life. If you guys still have questions about your fitness journey and you guys just still feel conflicted and you guys are just lost, well, I'm here to help you guys, okay? For this video only and for 1 week, I'm giving away 3 free fitness training programs for you guys, okay? So be quick, okay? Honestly, like, time is ticking, man. As soon as this video is posted, okay, I am only taking 3 for free, all right? And after that, that's when it goes back to full price, and whoever comes, they gotta pay. So time is ticking, man. If you guys think that you guys will be a good candidate for this, then go ahead and go click in the link in the description below and book a free one-on-one consultation call with me. This is Amarian signing out, you guys. Peace.